Imagine a place so dangerous, so utterly inhospitable that it's forbidden to set foot there, a place where survival is a constant battle against overwhelming odds. This isn't a fictional nightmare, it's a real island off Brazil's coast, shrouded in fear, whispered legends, and a very real, present danger. The locals call it Ilha da Queimada Grande, a name that rolls off the tongue with a hint of foreboding, but most know it by a simpler, more direct name, Snake Island. The Brazilian government strictly bans visitors, not out of some arbitrary whim to protect the island's beauty, but to protect people from what relentlessly lurks there, a silent, scaled army. Fishermen whisper of a writhing carpet of serpents basking on the sun-baked rocks, a horrifying spectacle of scales and venom, a sight that chills the blood. And an unsettling silence blankets the island, a silence that feels less like peace and tranquility, and more like a palpable, suffocating threat hanging heavy in the humid air. No monkeys chatter in the trees, no parrots squawk vibrant calls. The usual symphony of the jungle is eerily absent. Just the absolute, unchallenged rule of one animal, the snake, reigning supreme over every inch of the island. Why is this island so feared, so avoided? Because Snake Island boasts one of the highest concentrations of venomous snakes anywhere on Earth. A truly staggering density of deadly creatures, thousands upon thousands of deadly vipers, all packed into a relatively small space, roughly the size of a typical city park, creating an environment of intense, constant danger. Here, every single step is a potentially fatal risk. The very ground beneath your feet, the seemingly safe trees above, even the most solid-looking rocks could be concealing a deadly ambush, a silent predator waiting to strike. For dedicated scientists, it's a fascinating biological puzzle box, a living laboratory of evolution. But for absolutely everyone else, it's a place to avoid at all costs, a place best left undisturbed. Snake Island is a stark and terrifying reminder that some corners of our world are simply not meant for us, that nature still holds places where humanity is not welcome. It's a living fortress, fiercely defended not by walls or soldiers, but by nature's most efficient and unforgiving predators, a testament to the power of evolution. The chilling legends and stark warnings all point to one undeniable truth. This is, without a doubt, one of the deadliest and most dangerous places on Earth. But how exactly did this island become this way? A haven for snakes and a hazard for humans? The answer lies in a complex interplay of isolation, the relentless march of evolution, and the brutal struggle for survival. On Snake Island, a single misstep, a moment of carelessness, could very well be your last, a grim reminder of the island's unforgiving nature. This is nature in its rawest, most untamable form, a powerful display of life and death locked in an eternal dance. Officially, it's Ilha da Queimada Grande, a name that might not immediately strike fear into your heart. But this is no ordinary island. It's a lush, rocky landmass situated about 90 miles from the bustling metropolis of Sao Paulo. At just 110 acres from a distance, it looks like paradise, a verdant jewel in the vast expanse of the ocean. But that idyllic facade crumbles the moment you know its secret, a secret whispered in hushed tones by locals. The name Queimada itself offers a clue. It comes from a failed attempt, a historical event etched into the island's very identity. The story goes that there was an effort to burn the forest, a misguided attempt to clear the land for farming, a practice known as slash and burn. But nature had other plans. The snakes survived the blaze, adapting and thriving, while the people who dared to challenge their domain did not fare so well. To understand the island's true nature, we need to rewind the clock, back 11,000 years ago, to a time of dramatic geological shifts. As the planet underwent significant warming, rising seas gradually cut the island off from the South American mainland, isolating it completely. This geographical isolation had a profound impact, trapping its snake population on a landmass that was becoming increasingly unique. With no way off, the snakes faced a new challenge, a struggle for survival in a confined environment with limited resources. The usual ground-dwelling prey was scarce. There were no rodents or small mammals to hunt, only birds. Migratory birds, stopping to rest on the island during their long journeys, became their primary and eventually their only food source. This singular food source forced the snakes to adapt, to evolve in ways that would ensure their survival in this unusual habitat. And adapt they did in extraordinary ways, developing unique hunting strategies and potent venom. This long period of isolation turned the island into a natural laboratory, a living experiment showcasing the power of evolution. Over millennia, the snakes evolved to become faster, more agile, and more adept at ambushing their avian prey. They became deadlier, developing a venom so potent it could kill a bird almost instantly. And they became more specialized than their mainland cousins, perfectly adapted to their unique island environment. Today, access to the island is strictly controlled. Only scientists with special permits and, crucially, a doctor equipped with ample antivenom dare to visit this dangerous place. Every trip is a high-stakes mission, a carefully planned and executed endeavor fraught with potential peril. Their goal, to study this unique ecosystem and unlock the secrets of evolution it holds. The island is a living museum of rapid evolution, a testament to the incredible adaptability of life. Its story is written in the DNA of every snake that calls it home, a genetic record of adaptation and survival. Here on Snake Island, science and raw survival instincts collide in a dramatic and unforgettable display. Snake Island is a place where adaptation isn't just an advantage, it's everything. It's the key to existence. It's a testament to nature's power, a demonstration of its ability to shape life in isolation, forging unique species in the crucible of evolution, and it remains one of the world's most fascinating natural wonders, a place that captivates and terrifies in equal measure. And ultimately one of the most forbidden places on Earth, a stark reminder of the power and peril of the natural world. Legends thrive in dangerous places, whispered in hushed tones around campfires passed down through generations. They speak of hidden dangers and forgotten tragedies, and Snake Island is no exception. Its very name evokes a sense of dread and foreboding, hinting at the terrors that lie within. One tale claims pirates, notorious for their cruelty and greed, released deadly snakes upon the island to guard their ill-gotten treasure, a hoard of gold and jewels hidden deep within the island's heart. This act, whether intentional or accidental, transformed the island into a natural fortress, impenetrable and deadly. More chilling, perhaps, is the story of the last lighthouse keeper and his family, a tale of isolation and unimaginable horror. They lived in isolation, dutifully maintaining the light, until one fateful night snakes invaded their home, slithering through every crack and crevice. Fleeing in terror from the relentless onslaught, they desperately tried to reach the mainland, but they never made it to safety, succumbing to venom in the darkness, their screams lost to the wind and the waves. The lighthouse is now automated, its light powered by machines, a silent warning to all who dare approach the shores of Snake Island. These stories, whether rooted in fact or embellished by fear, underscore the island's unforgiving nature, a place where survival is a constant struggle. Every attempt to tame or inhabit the island, to build a life amidst its dangers, has ultimately ended in retreat, a testament to the island's resilience. The Brazilian Navy only visits for brief, carefully planned maintenance operations, wary of the dangers that lurk beneath the surface. Abandoned buildings, skeletal remains of past ambitions, are slowly reclaimed by the relentless jungle and shadowed by the island's true rulers, the snakes, silent and deadly, masters of their domain. The history of Snake Island is short, brutal, and written in venom, a chilling reminder of nature's power. It stands as a monument to nature's dominance, a place where the wild reigns supreme. Some places, it seems, are simply not meant for us, forever wild and untouched, a testament to the untamable forces of nature. The king of Snake Island is the golden lancehead viper, found nowhere else on Earth. Its pale yellow color camouflages it perfectly, but its true weapon is its venom. Forced to hunt birds, the golden lancehead evolved venom up to 5 times more potent than its mainland relatives. A bite kills almost instantly. crucial when prey might fly away. These vipers are expert climbers, turning the entire island, ground, trees, rocks, into a hunting ground. There is no safe place here. The golden lancehead is a marvel of rapid evolution, shaped by isolation and necessity. But its specialization makes it critically endangered. One disaster could wipe out the species. Snake Island is both a sanctuary and a trap for this rare viper. Its survival is tied to the fate of the island itself. Here, evolution's power is on full display. The golden lancehead is both a wonder and a warning. The golden lancehead's venom is a hemotoxin, a cocktail that destroys blood and tissue. It prevents clotting, causes massive bleeding, and breaks down flesh, leading to excruciating pain and often death. For humans, a bite is a dire emergency. Survival depends on immediate anti-venom, which is rarely available. The venom's potency is so great it's been studied for medical breakthroughs, helping develop drugs for blood pressure and clot prevention. It's a paradox. What can kill in seconds can also save lives. But producing anti-venom is risky and rare, given the island's dangers. For those who must visit, anti-venom is their only lifeline. The science behind the venom is a double-edged sword: extreme danger, incredible promise. On Snake Island, every discovery comes at a price. Every scientist on Snake Island has a story of a close call. One biologist, tying his boot, looked up to find a viper inches from his face. Frozen, he slowly backed away. A documentary crew disturbed 3 vipers in a single bush, a reminder that danger is everywhere. Fishermen tell of engines failing near the shore, the rocks coming alive with snakes. Even with thick boots and gloves, researchers have had near misses. One snake's fang grazing a boot, a reminder that no precaution is foolproof. These stories reinforce the island's deadly reputation. On Snake Island, a moment's distraction can be fatal. Every step is a test of focus and respect. Here, survival depends on vigilance. Snake Island's ecosystem is ruled by the golden lancehead, an apex predator with no rivals. With no mammals left, the snakes prey almost exclusively on migratory birds. This simple, brutal food web has shaped the island's plants and animals in unique ways. Birds see a safe haven, but find a deadly trap. The snake's feeding and breeding cycles follow the rhythms of bird migration. Even insects and lizards have adapted to survive in this serpent's kingdom. The island is less an ecosystem, more a fortress designed by evolution for its reptilian rulers. Here, the usual rules of nature don't apply. The golden lancehead has shaped every corner of its world. The density of snakes on Snake Island is staggering, up to 1 viper per square meter in some areas. Every patch of ground, every branch could hide a deadly predator. With no natural enemies and a steady supply of birds, the population exploded. This forced the snakes into fierce competition, driving their venom to become even more potent. Scientists are fascinated by how so many predators coexist in such a small space. The island is a living experiment in survival and adaptation. 1 snake per square meter isn't just a statistic, it's a glimpse into evolution's extremes. On Snake Island, danger is everywhere all the time. Snake Island is more than a horror story. It's a lesson in evolution's power. In just 11,000 years, isolation created a new species perfectly adapted to its harsh home. The island reminds us that nature still holds places beyond our control. Our attempts to tame it have all failed here. Nature reigns supreme. The golden lancehead's venom has already led to life-saving medicines. What other secrets might the island hold? Protecting Snake Island means preserving a library of biological wonders. Its danger is what makes it so valuable to science and medicine. The ultimate lesson? Our world is more complex and wondrous than we imagine. Snake Island challenges our ideas of what an ecosystem can be. It's a kingdom of serpents, a warning, and a source of awe, all at once.